Warpugs, it's time to bring an end to this saga that I've had going on where my brain has exploded looking at this horrible, disgusting human being, Sarah Kavanaugh, and what she did to several charitable organizations. Now, I'm not normally vindictive towards people, but I could care less about this particular brand of human being. I'm a little bit embarrassed to be considered in the same species, to be honest with you. There are limits to what I'm willing to put up with, as far as, what I'm willing to accept, what I'm not willing to accept, and this is unacceptable. She went to jail. I'm very happy to say she went to jail. And she can stay there as far as I'm concerned. I still think that we should donate her to Russia. I still think that would be acceptable for me. Let her go out there and, find out what this is all about. And, then maybe her story will be a little bit better. She won't screw it up. But I'm all for this. Warpugs, it's angry cops. It's the largest stolen valor ever goes to jail. Someone who scammed to over $200,000 out of the Wounded Warrior Fund, which I'm a very, very big supporter of. Warpugs, screw this person. Let's watch this. Let's go.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, old witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Sarah Kavanaugh, quite possibly the world's most infamous stolen valor turd, has not only been arrested, she's been sentenced to jail, baby.
Yes.
Found guilty, sentenced right straight to federal pound you in the butthole prison, baby. Woo! Justice. Oh, let it rain down on you so good. Now I'm going to say some bad words and probably get demonetized on this video, but that's okay.
That's okay.
Because today's sponsor is Goat Guns. Collectible miniature gun models, each with their own individual working parts. Sure, you could go with a short-barreled Desert Camo AR-15, but you could spice things up with an Arctic Camo AUG. But why stick to rifles when you can have a badass 1911 or an RPG? But why stop there? Why not get yourself a fantastic ACOG or a forward grip? Heck, you can even add a 50-round drum or a mini shotgun under it. Well, it's the perfect gift for every one of those retired grunts and guys that used to be deployed overseas. You can still relive the glory days with this fantastic Barrett 50 cal or the RPG and every other weapon system that you can imagine that you had over there. But fear not, these things aren't just for display. You can move them.
It's back. Well, everybody, Death Corps of Krieg, get in the truck. We're going. Get in the train. Let's go. We're going back to Vrax. You know what it's like, baby. Oh, I'm loving. Oh, God, I can't wait. Let's go.
Around. Check out the bipod carrying handle. You can even attach the magazine with some miniature bullets in there. Load it up, rack that action to the rear, and let one fly. You can get to all this cool stuff by clicking the Goat Guns link below, but don't forget to use code ANGRYCOPS to get 10% off of your entire order. Now, if you're just catching up to this, I did 2 prior videos on Sarah Kavanaugh.
Right.
And explaining that she stole some valor and that she's a turd, and then the second one showing you exactly how much she stole from non-for-profit veteran organizations.
Right.
Charities. Oh, what a wonderful person she is on the inside.
I know.
But now, today, we have the culminating effect of all this bullshit. Her actions, her arrest, and now her sentencing. It's moments like this that give me hope in the justice system. Now, I implore you to watch those videos first before you get all the way here to the good, juicy, nougaty center that is justice and how much time she got and how much money she gonna pay back. But I'll refresh your memory. Sarah Kavanaugh, dressed up as a Marine, told a local VFW that she was not only a Marine, but a wounded Marine. Purple Hearts. Gee willikers. Heart really goes out to those ones. She was down on her luck that she needed some money. She went away on veterans trips to assist with her fake PTSD that she never had for never serving, but then she got caught up. Turns out All of it's bullshit. She just worked at the VA for a little bit, stole a couple people's DD-214's military documents proving that they were deployed in the wards that they received, and then made up this whole fake persona just to get some attention. Well, and a little bit of coin.
Yeah.
Money.
And of course, on top of all that, what got her caught was that she feigned having terminal cancer. Called up a good friend of mine at Hunter 7 Foundation. And Hunter 7 Foundation, well, they found something smelled a little bit,
yeah.
With Sarah Kavanaugh. Did a little bit of digging and found out she's just full of crap. And that's what leads us here. All of her shenanigans, getting found out, now the sentencing. But some interesting things came out during her sentencing. Well, there was witness statements. There was a whole bunch of investigative shenanigans going on to figure out just how much this crazy broad stole and lied about. Now, I touched on the majority on the previous videos.
True.
And once again, check those out. It'll blow your mind. But some of the new things came up during testimony from those affected by Sarah Kavanaugh's lies. I'll give you a little taste.
Let's
now,
go.
We already know that Sarah feigned having cancer, and that's kind of what got her caught up. But what we didn't know originally is that a friend, a colleague, a wounded veteran who happened to also have cancer saw Sarah and said, geez, she's hard on money. She needs some help. She's dying of cancer. I've got cancer. Why don't I reach out and assist her and give her $599 a month for 10 months to pay for her health care premium while she's getting cancer treatment. Well, Sarah didn't get any cancer treatment because Sarah didn't have cancer. So Sarah took a total of $5,999 from a veteran with cancer for her.
Looking to help somebody out. A veteran looking to help another veteran out. She did this to them. Douchebag.
Just scammed him right out of it. Said, oh, thanks, yeah, I got cancer too. Oh, God, the cancer. And took his money, his charitable money to help her out. Oh, but that's not it. That's not it.
Oh, my God.
Because some of the shit that Sarah got as a benefit for being her stolen valor wounded self, it wasn't just monetary. No. Some of it was just lording over people. I'll give you an example.
Oh,
I'll give
no.
you two.
Oh, no. I got a feeling where this is going. I got a feeling it's going to piss me off. She already got jobs that she shouldn't have got.
Oh, my neck, my back, my woohoo, and my ass. Sarah got a therapy dog. Oh, how great.
No!
Wonderful, a therapy dog. And it pooped outside. Oh, just like a normal dog. But somebody had to pick it up, and it couldn't be Sarah because she was fake injured. So who did Sarah get to pick up her dog poop for her? The medical assistant that came in to assist Sarah with her faux medical conditions from her stolen valor. That's right. Sarah had medical personnel coming in and out to assist her in properly living because she was a wounded veteran. Donated by veterans charities.
Wow.
And instead of, actually helping out a veteran, they were tricked into helping Sarah. And not just help Sarah with her faux medical conditions, but pick up her dog shit.
But wait, there's more.
Oh my
Sarah would
God.
go to the gym. Sarah needed gym memberships paid for by these fantastic veteran organizations. But when she went to the gym, oh no, her neck, her back, her fucking C word and her crack. It was too much. Oh, the stolen valor hurt so bad that she couldn't possibly bend over and tie her shoes. So she had kind, caring people see a wounded veteran, as fake as she was, stolen valor, having trouble tying their shoes.
I hate this human being.
And they were going to help her. They were going to tie her shoes for her. Sarah Kavanaugh, fake stolen valor, I can't say it enough, had people at the gym, friends that she knew, tie her shoes for her because she couldn't possibly do it due to her fake stolen valor injuries.
You want to know what real stuff is here? Check this out, okay? I can't do fine motor work with my fingers. Like, if I do a lot of fine motor work with my fingers, like painting or something like that, I've told you guys several times, I can't do that stuff anymore for extended periods of time because what'll wind up happening is my hand will start going numb, starting with these fingers down on the end, and it'll work its way over here, and then it'll go down the entire arm. It has really caused me a lot of effects to happen in my life. It cost me a career. cost me all this other, it cost me a whole bunch of things, but I've never once complained about it. And as far as shoes go, I have slip-ons for a reason. Okay? And I don't need nobody to help me tie my shoes, because even if this is hurting so bad I can barely stand it, I'm still tying my own shoes because people have it worse than me.
Imagine that. Imagine thinking that you're the nicest person in the world, just trying to help out somebody that's been wounded overseas. You're going to help them tie their shoes so they can continue physical training, get stronger,
get my shoe back on,
and get back to a normal life, just to find out that some bitch tricked you into tying her shoes for God knows how long.
Oh my God.
Oh, I want to throw a 45-pound plate at her head. Now, before we talk about how much time she got, we got to talk about what happened during the testimony, the witness testimony, the prosecution's final arguments, and the defense's final arguments.
What defense is there?
Given to the judge. We got to talk about that. You see, that's what really irritates me sometimes about defense attorneys.
Right.
You see a bad person that got arrested for a bad thing, there's mountains of evidence for it, and yet all they can think of is their solve rate, or their close rate, or whether or not they got their person off, or they got the minimum sentence compared to the big one. It's not about justice, right? Because who would possibly make up some bullshit excuse for this crazy lady and be like, oh, well, you know, she doesn't really deserve it. She didn't mean to. Every excuse under the book to make it not so much her fault. The defense attorney should be friggin' ashamed of himself. What do you want me to do? You want me to not defend the person? No, I want you to look at what justice is and what your turd client did and then go, yeah, you know what? Maybe you shouldn't have stolen over $250,000 from charities
and people.
Screwed over dozens of people. You know that she actually stole paid time off from individuals at her work at the VA. She said, you know what? I don't feel so good. Can I get some paid time off? I've got cancer. I've got dumb in the brain. I've got blah, 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 and stole people's paid time off. She even forged some documents. People that worked at the VA were like, hey, wait a second, I didn't give her any of my paid time off. Why does she get some of my paid time off? That's fake. Oh, and here's Sarah just writing up fake, give her my paid time off fucking certificates and giving them to the boss and being like, thanks guys, thanks for the free days off. Her turnery, no bounds. The defense tried to blame Sarah's actions on abuse that she had received while a child, and this trauma caused her to act in the way that she did. Well, let me give you my 2 cents. Yeah.
I'm sorry. What? Shut the absolute hell up. What is wrong with you? My God. You think you're the only... Oh, my God.
Trauma as a child? Unfortunate. Undeserved. Not at all Sarah's fault. If it's even true. Not
if
like
it's even true.
Lying. If you were abused as a child...
I mean... She's an absolute pathological liar. I wouldn't believe her. She said the sky was blue. Okay?
And you become a 32-year-old man, and you then abuse a child as a 32-year-old man. Do you think that that's a valid excuse? Or do you think that from the time that the abuse happened to the time that you grew up, you should realize that maybe that's a bad thing?
Maybe.
And you shouldn't do it. Oh my gosh. This person was abused as a child and then grew up to be a 28 to 32-year-old who beat the living crap out of his wife half to death on numerous occasions. Do you think that that person should get a break because they had a rough childhood?
No.
Or do you think that that 28 to 32-year-old dude beat the crap out of his wife should know at that age that maybe you shouldn't treat people that way?
Maybe.
Oh my God.
Maybe.
It's almost as if after the trauma, we can learn and grow and know that we shouldn't treat people in a certain way.
Right.
But that's not what happened with Sarah. That's just a bullshit excuse that her crappy defense attorney, who honestly I've lost all respect for, and I'm sure he doesn't even give a shit about my respect because he doesn't have any for himself or his occupation, because screw justice. Let's just try to get this super lying felon off on the lightest of charges. So here's the end result.
Okay.
Sarah Kavanaugh lost her job.
Thank God.
Hiring her, and she can't practice medicine anymore. She was a counselor, if I'm not mistaken, or some form of counseling, and that's what she had went to school for and gotten her degrees in. Well, she can't practice that anymore.
Good.
And rightfully so. She stole clients' records and pretended to be them or a made-up amalgamation of them, and then steal a bunch of shit from charities. So there's one thing that she lost. Very good. So nice. She also has to pay back $300,000 in restitution to the various charities that she scammed.
Thank you.
Boom! Oh yeah! Lose her job. Going for the wallet. The 1-2 punch. Oh, but what's the third punch?
Let's go.
How much time?
How much?
Is Sarah Kavanaugh staying in federal pound you in the butt prison? Drum roll, please. 70 months. Yeah.
Okay.
Almost 6 years.
Okay. I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that.
Ooh.
Think it should have been 3 times longer,
5
but
years
still.
And 10 months. And then after that, I believe she has 2 years supervision. So 2 years probation, even after all that. Oh, great. Oh, you know what? She sold her house for $83,000. Well, that's what she made on it. And that went immediately to all the veterans and all the charities that she scammed. So, well, hey, that's a good start. Still got about $220,000 to go there, hon.
Yeah.
Bam! So that's it.
Yeah.
After having stolen over $250,000, pretended to be a veteran, and scammed dozens and dozens of individual people, Sarah Kavanaugh lost her license, lost her job, got to pay back all that money, and is going to be spending 70 sweet, sweet months in jail with 2 months under supervision at the end.
Bye-bye.
Justice has been served. Makes you want to build bunk beds and do karate in the garage.
There you go.
Even though justice has been served to Sarah, justice may not be so sweet to the veterans organizations that unfortunately lost money from Sarah and might have lost a little bit of face getting caught up in this horrible scam.
No.
That is
No. I don't think so. I have a lot of faith in our veterans organizations, in our veterans charities. I have a lot of faith in the support network that mostly charitable organizations put in place, because I don't know what that sound was, but it was behind me. I have a lot of support and I'll have a lot of faith in them. And the sheer fact of the matter is that something like this doesn't diminish them in my eyes. It doesn't diminish them at all. They did everything they could for someone who, by all intents and purposes, fooled a lot of people. And the only reason she got caught was because she went a little bit too close to the sun and got a little bit too much attention. I have lost no respect for them whatsoever. They do an amazing job for so many people, and this doesn't tarnish that in my eyes. It only really makes them, for me, it actually adds to them, because you see, just by this case alone, how much they're willing to do for people, for the veterans who actually need assistance, and how willing they are to go the extra mile to do so. So this doesn't tarnish them in my eyes. It doesn't drag them down in my eyes. It does none of that.
It's 100% Sarah's fault. So just like the previous videos, I'm going to put a link of each individual organization that you can help support. Veteran, non-for-profit charities that you can support. And show Sarah, stupid moron Kavanaugh, that you're not going to take our kindness as weakness. We're still going to support each other. And if you want to support this channel, feel free to check out angry-cops.com. I got a new t-shirt out that kind of depicts Sarah's shenanigans pretty well. And that shirt says, "I am amazed at your stupidity, humbled by your bravery, and not at all surprised by your laziness." On that note, see you next time, weirdos. Sarah feigns being hurt. Oh, my injuries. Oh, my neck, my back, my pussy, and my ass. I don't know if I can say that.
I've been waiting on the updates for this. Thank you guys so much for letting me know that this had happened. I am, like I said, this doesn't diminish what the great veterans organizations have done and continue to do. It doesn't diminish that at all. Not to me. I am going to be very upfront with everybody. I don't reach out to these organizations. I have not reached out to these organizations, but I think I'm going to start something up in the future. I'm not quite sure when. I have an audience of nearly 25,000 people. I might as well use it to the benefit of some of the organizations that I feel strongly about. We'll see what happens. But, Warpugs, thank you for joining me through this journey. Cannonball, you posted something that was not cringe. You earned good points. I'm going to catch you guys later. Warpugs, not every story sucks. I'll catch you next time.